Alors, je m'appelle Samuel Kamanzi, auteur, compositeur, interprète.
Hervé Twahilwa, Art and Music Director. Je compose, je produis de la musique pour les arts de la scène en général.
J'ai travaillé d'abord sur la musique de la performance du spectacle de danse chorégraphique de Wesley Ozebiza et avec Hervé.
Nimuseke mugororoke mwakire amaturo y'amashami yanyu yashibutse.
L'idée c'était d'abord de créer la musique, donc trouver les éléments, le contenu et après l'enregistrer et voir voilà, comment vraiment accompagner l'histoire de cette magnifique pièce. C'est ma première expérience en tout cas de travail, de composition, de création ensemble musique avec Hervé.
C'est une année importante, la 30e. Elle a plusieurs sens pour le peuple rwandais. C'est 30 ans d'une naissance d'une nouvelle nation. C'est une deuxième, troisième génération qui est là, qui regarde et qui a besoin de mots, d'un vocabulaire pour nommer et donner une forme, ne fût-ce que même intellectuelle, à ce qui a bien pu se passer ici.
Il y a vraiment un vrai miracle. Et pour moi, quand je parle de miracle, c'est ce miracle, il réside dans une résilience énorme, une volonté forte de vouloir reconstruire le pays, de vouloir avancer et de vouloir aussi se réécrire une histoire et une belle histoire qui nous pousse à sortir de notre zone de confort, qui nous pousse à imaginer, qui nous pousse à innover. Chaque commémoration reste un moment extrêmement important, un devoir presque vital, je dirais, de continuer à commémorer les nôtres et surtout à ce que ça ne se reproduise plus. C'est par le médium de la musique que la mémoire ancestrale est transmise, l'histoire de notre pays est transmise. Pendant cette période de commémoration, j'ai envie de penser, j'ai envie de croire que la musique vient apaiser les cœurs. Moi, le simple message à transmettre à la jeunesse rwandaise, c'est de continuer à rester soudés, se souder les uns les autres et de continuer à être ensemble.
Rêver sans limite.
My name is Clément Ishimwe. I'm a music producer, songwriter, composer. So I'm in charge of directing the music that's going to be performed and played at the main event. So as you know, music has been used as a tool in the genocide against the Tutsis. After the genocide, now we've had music also play a big role in terms of process of healing and reconciliation. The idea behind the duets is they are songs that are easily recognizable by the Rwandan community. That's why we are trying also to have that as an homage to the artists that produced those songs before. We have some of the finest Rwandan musicians that are really young, but are able to transform the music they've been growing up listening to something that can be heard for the new, younger generation, but also the older generation. The transformation is quite visible. In music, we've seen a lot of change. We used to listen to a lot of foreigners' music, but now every year new artists coming up, opportunities are being created by the government, but also by the private sector. So the transformation really is in different sectors, not only infrastructure or health, it's also in arts and music.
I have the great joy of being able to lead certain sections and be a centerpiece to bring my experience and expertise and inspire the dancers around me so that we can truly embody the message and communicate it to the audience.
As a post-genocide generation, it's very important to really understand what happened in the past and also to really not only focus on the horrific history, but also to show the new Rwanda and to show what we hope for the future. So I think dance, as we know, is a really used tool to express ourselves as a dancer. And having dance a part of this is really meaning something big, because we are not only touching ourselves while performing, but also really bringing out that message to the audience, to people that will be watching the performance.
In this creation process, there's been over 4 languages being exchanged at all times during rehearsal. But when we decide to come together in the language of the body and communicating this same message in our bodies, it becomes so profound because we unify together. And it doesn't matter if you speak English or Kinyarwanda or French, we're all speaking the language of the body and we're all communicating the same thing at once. And that's so powerful again.
Kwibuka is always special, especially for Rwandans, but also to the rest of the world. For me, it's a big opportunity to be a part of this Kwibuka 30 as one of my dreams. I came with 9 young dancers, and it's special for them because they want to learn from the past, but also focus on the present and the future.
When you say contemporary here, it was like, what is it? But for now, it's evolution. So it's very important to see this.
We are just really thankful for that, putting our art, our dance to introduce this piece, and also that they give us chance to show what we can do through art, because past years with art was so difficult to understand how can you just even come to dance. It's about Kwibuka, not something else, but now we are thankful for that.
Hello, my name is Leticia Ueda. I'm a fashion designer, and I did the costume designing with Cedric for Kwibuka 30.
So me and Sisi, we were a team for the costumes, for the dancers who performed tonight.
We did the concept together with the team. We told the story, the past, the future, how we expect it to be, how we dream it to be, and the present where we're constructing. And so the costume, it was like an accessory to tell what we were dressing with our culture, what we are doing now. We're mixing our culture and modernity and what we expect to have in the future.
I think we had the base for the costume. We had the base that all the dancers had. It was also a reminder of we all one. We went back to the same story that we know different. So we had like this brown full costume just to remind us that part.
The evolution of Rwanda after 30 years. It's been a lot. It's been a big change. If you're not probably from here, you think it looks like a magic, but it's not. It's been very hard work. Togetherness, the unity, the forgiveness, and how we're building Rwanda now to kind of give the whole world the hope, the message of not having this, of the value of humanity and the equality of everyone. So I think from 1994 to today, for me, Rwanda is like a star that the whole world should look up on to kind of learn from us what we passed through and where we put ourselves today. I believe art heals, and as we have a bigger young generation, like we are like 60% of the whole Rwanda, and seeing young generation expressing their feelings, what they want to achieve, what they want Rwanda to be through art is the most beautiful thing. And it's how we are, like as young generation mostly, we're trying to express or to give message to the world also through our art, what we do to the youth, to remind them to be very grateful of the safe and beautiful country we have, and use it wisely in unity to continue to build the country that our elders and parents fought for.
I mean, it's something that I will tell myself also. I think it's to hold the light, to not lose the light, to keep holding it to the future.
My name is Didani Wagwire. I'm an artist, mostly a film producer and theater producer. For Kwibuka 30, I'm in charge of the artistic programming. As a survivor, it's important for my family to give them this offer, also to the other victim, for them to know that we are not forgetting them. All these young people that I'm working with, they are the new generation that is trying to participate in the reconstruction of the country. They have different techniques that are more open to the world, and we really wanted to have them express themselves in their own way. We revisit traditional arts like dance, also music, but also bring like a very contemporary touch to it. And I hope people understand what we're trying to show them. I believe that they always watch over us. So I hope they enjoy it. I hope they love it. As it says in Savori Kamanzi's song for the night reveal, Bese Muraho, we are trying to greet them, to also tell them that we are doing well, hoping that they are proud of us and showing them the new country that we have been able to reveal. For me, I feel that all those offerings we're giving them and the greetings that we're sending, they're going to please them, and they will rest in peace.
My name is Igor Mawano, and I'm a singer, producer, music teacher at the same time. And my current project was doing the sound of Kwibuka 30 years. I was doing sound design. Doing my thing, just to be a producer, it's not just to do a song, it's just to create sound, memories to the people, and share some emotional through music. I think music is spiritual, because music, you understand what you're hearing, but to feel the emotion, the pain in that moment, it takes to understand the history and the background you have after, you know, being a human being. You have to have a background from your family, from your friends, because for me, in a genocide, and I didn't saw a genocide, but I imagine what caused genocide, the pain of the people in that time. And I grew up in my family where my mama told me that my uncles died in that time because they were soldiers, like in Hotanyi. You know, you have to believe and so, and creating, understanding the passion you have in the music, and then connect all those stuff, and then deliver the sound through your emotion and background of your country.
My sister and I started Gahaya Links, and our main objective was to create jobs for the women who survived the genocide because they had no work to do. Our basic vision was to say, how can we make a difference in the lives of so many Rwandans who had lost hope? The whole of entire week we have been preparing materials that are going to be used on the commemoration tree. For us, that tree means a lot. For me, I would say it is a tree of resilience in terms of being not held back by what happened, and then supporting the survivors, to be celebrating together with them. That shows a lot of togetherness, a lot of unity within the Rwandan communities. Rwandans now understand, love their country, they work together. If you go around, you will not know. Because before they used to say, oh, you are a Hutu, you are a Tutsi, you are a Twa. We are Rwandans. We are struggling to make our better Rwanda together. We are joining hands. I'm telling the new generation not to take for granted the energy, the thinking, the working hard of the people who fought for this country to make it what it is, to carry on the mantle and even make it better.